Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Sage 2025 showcase. And this time we're checking out a demo for something that is an odd mashup. Basically, for Rayman's 30th anniversary, this particular game developer decided, you know what? I'm going to make a mashup Rayman fan game that also is about, it's Picross, it's Donograms. Or in this case, Lum'o'Grams. Rayman Lum'o'Grams is what we're going to be playing next, and it is a demo for a release that looks like it's going to be a fairly long game because they want to make 6 worlds. I don't know how many puzzles are in this version. I believe 40, but yeah, we'll play through it. The game also is impatient with me and eventually just advances like that. That's fine though. That's completely alright. I don't know why it doesn't wait for me. It just does that. But yeah, before we begin, of course, if you like the video, do think about giving a like, maybe subscribing if you'd like to do that. Maybe coming over to Twitch and watching this content live if that interests you. Whether you want to lurk or talk, you are certainly welcome to be here. We have a lurk command for you if you'd like to use it. We also have a pretty cool Discord server as well if you'd like to check that out. And we have a Ko-fi link if you want to help us directly monetize the content. And I very much appreciate if you might consider it because money is honestly pretty tight these days. And any support, any financial support is very appreciated. Thank you very much for any help. We also have a merch store as well if you'd like to buy a little thing over there. That hasn't been touched in a while, so maybe if you buy some merch, I will notice because we never get merch sales. So think about picking something up over there if you're interested. But links are all in the description, and you can check them out at your leisure. We also have here at this hour, Chris Sauce. We have Fair here.
Hello.
Who was happily informed that there was 2 Picross games for Sage showcased this year. Because you like Picross, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We also have Cryptid here, too.
Sup, killers?
Hello. But yeah, I think that's all the Picross games this year. I think I've just grabbed all the Picross games. I didn't realize there was 2, actually. I kind of missed my... Kind of didn't even notice that.
What's the other one?
The other one is just Mario Picross, which actually was a Game Boy game, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's Mario's Picross Deluxe.
It's
like a deluxe version. It's more fancy somehow. I figured I'd check it out because I know Mario Picross was some people's introduction to Picross, and people really like that one. So I figured let's check out this remake. But what'd you say, Crimson?
I think they also had a Mario Picross on the DS.
Oh, fair enough. But before we fully begin, though. So, re-experience the whole Picross classic Rayman in just one demo. This, most of this doesn't, this had a really crazy, video, by the way. Like, really high-effort video for a Rayman fan game Picross game, I must say. I can't play it here because this is actually a saved PDF, so it doesn't actually have the video embedded. But, let's read this. In Rayman Lum'o'Grams, we have to revisit the whole franchise, but with a twist. The whole franchise, by the way, not just, like, the first game, the whole thing. The Muse of Poets has invaded the Glade of Dreams and stolen its creatures' bodies. Now it is time for Rayman originators, whoever that is, to restore his world by solving puzzles based on Japanese monograms / Picross. Discover the unique styles of each franchise title and fight their bosses in a new relaxing gameplay style. Visit such games as Rayman Classic, Rayman Prototype for the Super Nintendo, Rayman for Game Boy Color, Rayman 2, Rayman 3, Rayman Raven Rabbids, and many others. So, re-experience the whole Rayman Classic in just one demo. So the entirety of the classic game is what this demo is composed of. So the very first Rayman for PS1, if you guys played that one. So travel 6 worlds, solve 40 puzzles, defeat 6 Muse syllables. This is all in the demo, apparently. So so basically we get to play an entire reimagining of one of the games for the demo, and then there's a whole bunch of others that he's gonna... This sounds like a very large project. The demo also features the Rayman SS prototype mini campaign, community puzzles, and so much more. So there's a lot here, apparently, in this demo. I don't know if I'll play the whole thing. I guess we'll just play it by ear. See, I guess it depends how smart I am, I guess. See how fast we get through things. So if you're a Rayman fan, this is definitely a game you would get the references of. Now, we are sort of Rayman fans, but only casually, so I probably won't get them all. What about you guys? Anybody here a big Rayman fan?
I haven't.
Not really.
No.
I haven't. I'm not very familiar with Rayman.
Wait, isn't that? I'm this, I guess. Am I a B? Sort of like a really compacted B. Wait, isn't that Rayman? says me. And I think there's something wrong with his skin. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. You should get that checked out at a doctor. And it looks like the structure of the looms that give him form has been reset. He lost his body. So like that. Hey, I know what to do. Really? Looks like some parts of his body. Remember how they were arranged? We can use that to rebuild him. Here, take a look. Okay. So we're having so this is a plot-heavy Precross game that's going to give a reason for the Precross. Okay. Well, it looks confusing. Only until you get the hang of it. See the numbers at the edge? Those show how consecutive cells must be filled in this line. 2 on both sides. So I just need to fill in 2 vertical and 2 horizontal cells. Easy. Left-click on cells to the line, and the number of cells equal their length. I know how to play Precross. So what is the cursor? Is it like... One thing I don't like is like I feel like the stinger is the cursor, but he kind of
is the cursor.
But he
I
also
didn't like it either.
he turns around though.
It's weird. It's very weird. I just went through this myself because I want to sort of play alongside, or perhaps alternate.
Of course.
And yeah.
Why does he turn around? Is it going to happen during the non-tutorial? I wonder. I hope not. But okay. Great, there's more coming. Oh, yeah, I can't click that. Am I right to think a 0 means there are no... I've never seen a 0 in the Picross, actually, and not very often, at least. Yep.
It happens whenever you move a significant amount to the other side.
But why? It shouldn't rotate at all. So you can right-click to mark things off that you don't want to click. So anybody, just a quick crash course of Precross for anybody who's not aware. It is giving a tutorial down here. I'm not really reading it fully because I know how to play. Basically, we need to make every line that lights up, as you can see, that it's going... I like that it lights up like that, so, or rather darkens like that. So every line that is dark, it needs to have that many things in its line. And every other line needs to have that many things in its line. It's pretty simple when you to explain, but the trick is, of course, figuring out how to get it so every single line has the correct number of marks. That's the trick. So that's what they want for this. So will this happen during the normal game, or is it just a tutorial situation where the cursor's being weird? I hope it's just a tutorial situation.
Normal game.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the select menu and it's happening.
So I need to know then. Okay,
it's
so
a cute idea, but
so I was wondering, is it okay? The second thing I was going to check was, is it actually the point of the cursor? Like is the stinger end the actual cursor?
Yes, it is.
But it is, because look, like I'm just seeing like how close do I get before it highlights? That's so. But if I turn them around and try to back into it, look at that. See that? I'm not even selecting until I get there. Yeah, that's not good. So that means that the actual cursor point is like literally switching its x-axis and moving. So that's why did they do that?
Oh, that's annoying.
They're trying to be cute and oh dear. What they should do is have it flip at the stinger.
Like, I didn't think a Precross game would have bad controls. You know? There's not much to Precross as far as controls go. Also, I totally did not pay attention to what they were saying, but it's okay. Let's see.
It's just more tutorial. It's it's forcing you to do this the hard way.
Oh, right-click on cells that are guaranteed to be incorrect? I guess this one. And I guess, but in turn, this one. I think.
You can also... This does also have a very handy thing where if you can hold down...
Oh, right, now I have the one here. I wasn't paying attention.
You can hold down and drag to do multiple squares, and if you're doing ones that are off, and if you go over a square that's already marked, it just doesn't remark that square. So if you're like, okay, I finished this line, let's mark all of these as X's, you just hold it and just go all the way down the line, and bam.
Gotcha. Question for you. You just downloaded the game, right?
Yes.
So you're playing the latest version. Just making sure.
Yep.
Because this isn't a case of I need to check the latest version to see if they didn't have the cursor being stupid there. It is just kind of...
no, it's stupid like that,
Are you also playing it? Are you also playing it, Kasas?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cursor is. If they really want to keep this cursor thing, what they need to do is swap it around the hotspot.
You know what a lot of games do if they want to have a fancy custom cursor is they have an option in the options menu to just switch to a mouse cursor if you would prefer that. Because some people do.
Yeah, but this doesn't have an options menu.
I was wondering if it was that maybe. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't have an options menu.
Why do people make games without options menus?
It's surprisingly common if you've noticed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll just ignore the tutorial and.
The tutorial is a little bit long, honestly.
I tried skipping the tutorial by pressing X or escape or enter, but yeah, no, you gotta go through this.
Left click where all possible. Wait, even if you don't click tutorial, it makes you go through it?
Correct.
Oh, okay, good to know. Left click all possible positions of correct cells where these lines. The way it's explained is weird. The way it's tutorialized, it's forcing me to press certain things, basically. Like, yeah.
Yep.
They want you to press the rightmost, like the 6 of the numpad.
Oh,
Okay,
what?
that's interesting.
Well, I just clicked. I don't.
No, I meant like for
Yeah?
just like for better positioning, like since it's a 3x3, set the numpad.
By the way, I know it's small, but I actually didn't know how to solve this. I was just kind of clicking randomly. How do you actually solve this one if I ignore the tutorial for a second? 1, 2, 2. 2, 2, 1. Like, I feel like I don't have enough information to solve it, except for the tutorial's kind of pushing me to do certain things, so I'm
Yeah, actually, they actually point this out.
They do?
This is a one-time case, though.
Because
Yeah.
I'm just looking, like, it's really small, so you think it's, Tucker, you're being silly, like, it's really small. Why is it hard to solve?
No, it's
Because
Now this one,
Yeah.
this one's got.
Yeah, this has like 2 solutions and it's bad.
Yeah, I'm just like suddenly realized, like, wait, I don't think I'm stupid. I just think this is a puzzle that doesn't give you enough information to actually solve it. So what's the point of this tutorial exactly?
You see, they do note that you do not have to worry about it coming across it in other creatures. In other words, it's just for this tutorial. I guess they realized
Stop. I get what you're saying. Like, oh, it's okay. It's just for the tutorial. Yeah, but the tutorial's supposed to teach you things that you play in the main game. That's the dumb part about this. I'm like, wait, what?
Maybe.
You know?
I hope they went through an iteration of what do we make this puzzle actually have a real thing, a real normal solution, just one solution like normal. And I hope they thought about it and thought about it and thought about it and decided to go with what they've got here.
Wait, if a cross puzzle legitimately has 2 solutions, shouldn't either of them solve the puzzle?
Technically, but that's not the way it should go.
Technically, cross puzzles should never be solvable multiple ways, but these are. So I'm just thinking about that. This is not a good start to a cross game. Bad cursor and puzzles, and the tutorial is like, why would if this is somebody's first cross game, they're gonna think, oh, okay, so some cross puzzles are just like multiple solution. No, that's not how cross is supposed to be. But you're tutorializing it like it is.
But they do express in the tutorial that this is a one-off thing, that the rest of the puzzles don't do this.
But fair, you do realize why that's a bad argument, right?
They shouldn't have done this in the first place.
If I play a tutorial for a Mario game, and they're like, okay, so here, listen, in the tutorial here, okay, so if you press A in the air, you're going to do a double jump. Cool. All right, but in the main game, you don't have double jump. Mario doesn't do that. But for the tutorial, we're just going to give you a double jump and tell you how to do it. But then after the tutorial, just forget about it because it doesn't actually exist. That's what they're doing here. That's literally what they're doing here. So that's why I pointed this out. It's like, yeah, here's just this thing that doesn't exist in the main game, but we're just going to tutorialize you about it. But yeah, just, don't worry about it later. It's not actually important. Then why is it in the tutorial? Why is it there?
They kind of have it grayed out there, like the bottom left corner. Just like make a instead of being an exact 3x3, just like there is no block there. But yeah, but
I think I tried to do a small little section to basically. I understand the idea of making a tutorial where the puzzle's really small, but if you make it so small it has multiple solutions, you've ruined teaching Picross. You've ruined teaching Picross. Simple as that. Is this one solvable through actual means? Yeah, I think so.
yes.
Yes.
This one, like for instance, I know that. Damn it! It's forced me. I'm just trying to solve it. I started with this one.
I know. I hate it.
Let's click on quick.
It's
So
horrible.
you know, okay, fine. You know what? If I can't solve it my way, I'm just gonna click. Happy? What
You
a
have-
terrible.
Now they want you to
And
do
by the
the
way,
right click.
just to go, I voluntarily went to the tutorial, but if you don't, you still get forced into it. Just to say.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Also, I have to. Another really minor thing. Whenever there's a text box to advance, I have to specifically go down here to advance it.
Yeah,
Which
that's annoying.
I understand what they're trying to do, but considering I can't even click here during that, I may as well just advance the
Yeah.
text box.
Yeah.
This person should not be teaching people Picross. I'm not saying that they made a bad Picross game or anything, though this cursor really is not the greatest, but I'm saying they shouldn't try to tutorialize you, or force it especially.
They
You know,
want
some
you to
peop-
right click.
Some people are not good teachers, that's all I'm saying. Also, you know, this right click is very optional. You don't need to hit right click unless you need the help.
Yeah.
So forcing you to click right click so much is... I mean,
Well, I found that it saves my butt in later ones.
it'll be useful, but I think I've learned how to right click. The very first time it told
Yeah,
me.
you
You don't need to
need.
keep forcing me
like,
and forcing
you
me
can
and forcing me and
also-
forcing me.
In normal Picross, you don't need to do that. You just like make the right squares. You can keep it mentally.
Yeah. Also,
But
another
yeah.
rule about Picross, I'll just teach this in case anybody needs to know how Picross works. See this 1-2 row? You're probably wondering, okay, well, which ones are the one, okay, so there's three blocks that need to be pressed here. The 1 means it's isolated by itself. The 2 means they're together. So we know this is the 2 block. This is the other 2 block because there's no other way to have, 2 together. You can't do 2 together up here because the 1 is above it. The 1 is above it on this, so the 1 comes first in this direction, and then the 2 comes after it.
Yeah,
Same as this. See the 2, 1 here? The 2 comes first. Going left to right, and then the 1 would be over here. So we know this is the 1, for instance. It won't let me press it. Anyways, yeah. And if there's a 2 and a 1, that means these are not touching. So you can't have like 3 blocks all together. That's not 2-1. 2-1 has to have a space in between, basically, like a word between a word, like a word to a word. Yeah, I know what we're doing. We've played enough Picross at this point of the channel. I know what I'm doing.
And get
You're
ready
welcome.
because it is dropping you into the first puzzle.
If anybody else is still confused about Picross, I'd be happy to teach you more. By the way, Rayman, why are you so fat, man? You need to work.
I know, right?
lose some weight,
Yeah, I
bud.
noticed that.
He's like got this freaking pop belly.
Chunk.
Okay, what is this? What is this over here? What's all this over here?
I have no idea.
I have a time limit. What? I just attacked that thing. Take that. Okay, let's see. I see what you mean. You can just hold it down. Yeah. Can I do that? Can I do this? I can do this. Okay. Why am I attacking those things? All right.
I didn't know you could attack those. Okay.
Apparently. Hey, that's music from Plock for the Super Nintendo. So much.
Maybe.
Never played
Alright,
Picross
shall
before.
shall
Would you do you think if you are confused still, Boston, please let me know because I'd love to state it in a way that people understand.
Yeah.
So now you want to switch to one of us to tag team.
No, I didn't agree to
Honestly,
take
those
this
are
one.
very simple.
Also, not with a
Yeah.
time limit. Thank you. So with this one here, see how this is a 5x5, Austin? So the first thing you want to do in a cross puzzle is see if any of the numbers are just the length of the row, because those are gimmies. You just know you just fill out the whole row. 5, 5, 5. That makes it real easy. That's a good start. Not all cross puzzles are that nice. And then we look for ones next. So here's a 1 here. So this already has a 1 right here. So we know that these are not. So I'm marking them red. Red means I'm marking them off as in they're not something to hit. Then we have 1, 1, 1 here. So we can solve this row because these ones need a space in between. There's only one organization where that makes sense, and that would be this. And then don't know about this 3 here. I can't solve at this exact moment because it could be ba ba ba, or it could be ba ba ba, or it could be ba ba ba. I'm not sure which it is yet, so I gotta look at other things. Such as, okay, well, this is done in this row. This is done in this row. And let's see, and then let's see, there's the middle. Is that Steve from Minecraft? Looks like creepy. looks like rotted Steve. That's all I've seen out of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can see Steve.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah, fair. I don't know if I might be willing to do that with Mario Cross, but I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna go through all of these myself quick.
That's
I don't want to get spoiled.
You can see how fast you are at it. Oh yeah, here's another thing, Voss. I get it, thanks though. I'm sorry, Voss, am I over talking? I'm just trying to help. The ellipses worry me. Are you okay? Also, when a number starts, when I have a block on the side, I know that I can just build out from that. That's nice.
The evil puzzles are the ones where you can't do that.
Okay. Bird. Since obviously I don't know, like, a lot of the times I'm asking myself, okay, I have a block in the middle and it needs more blocks connected to it. Does it go left or right? I don't know. But if it's already against the wall, obviously it can only go one direction. That's a bird, apparently? Okay.
Very awkward bird.
Yeah, Minecraft Pit Cross would be a good crossover.
It could work, yeah.
What?
Let's see. Oh, so here, I don't have a 5 row here, but I can immediately solve this row. I have a 5 row here, but I can immediately solve this row because this one's a 2 and a 2, which means they have to have a space in between. And on a 5 row, that means 2 plus a space plus a 2 equals 5. If the math adds up to the same as the rows, you can figure it out instantly. Yeah.
I am getting a bit screwed up from the swapping of the hotspot.
Oh yeah? I know that's the 2. And that's the 2 for that, so that's done there. That's the 2, 1. 4, 4. Wait, no. Wrong one. 4, 4, and 4. What's that? That's a bug! After you step on it, maybe? Yeah, sure. The Plock music kind of confuses me. Why are we using Plock music and not Rayman music? Granted, Plock was a little Rayman-y, but strange. Okay, well, I know that this is 1, 2 because there's no other arrangement where that would make sense. And then that's that. 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 Yep. Okay, it's all good. That's another bug. Oh no, it's a Cloud Magician. Oh, of course, it's a Cloud Magician. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, right.
Specifically a Cloud Magician, not just like a normal magician. It's definitely a Cloud Magician. You can tell. Another thing you can do in Picross, by the way, Boston. Another trick with Picross. Like, look at this 4 row for a second. Now, I can't solve this 4 row right off the bat since I don't know which 4 it would be. But here's the thing. I know it has to be the middle ones because no matter which 4 it is, it's got to include these ones. So it has to be these 3 are definitely selectable. I don't know if it's this one or this one for the side, but I could definitely say that these are the right ones. So that's another trick with Picross. You can do that with this too. There's a 4 there. You can do it with the 3 too, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Every option includes this, so that has to be 1. So. little tricks. Jotting that down. Yeah. Oh, that's a cat. Why does a camera look like it's crying and screaming? I don't know.
Yeah.
I see really creepy faces. I'm sorry. Why does it take so long to load up per cross puzzle? I just kind of noticed that.
Well, it's got a lot of bells and whistles.
I guess so. Oh, what? Can't do that one yet. Actually, I can do that, but... Why can't I deselect this?
What?
I didn't mean to put the 1 here because I wasn't actually sure if it was or not. But it won't let me remove it. So I guess
because
if you got it right, they will just like
it stays put. Yeah.
Oh, that's a health bar. If you mess up this, you lose a health. So you can only mess up 3 times. Okay. Cave beetle. That looks like more like a Goomba to me. Again, rotted Goomba, but it doesn't look like there's any.
Goomba.
Oh, wait! Look at the barrier. I got every one of these is blue, and this one's green. Because I lost a point. Because I lost a point of health, right? Is it rewarding perfects? I think it's rewarding perfects.
I think so.
Huh.
Don't know.
Well, that's not great if it's rewarding perfects, because you can't really go back and play it without...
You should be able to.
I mean... Yeah, you can go back and play it, but you already know the solution.
You already know the solution. Yeah. So it's kind of... Let's see if I'm right or not. Let's see, is it still... Stupid. New high score. Okay, that's cool. No, it's still green. What does that mean? Why is it green? Moving on. Maybe I'll find out by moving forward. Or is it just the last one on the... Is it just that it marks the last puzzle I solved as green? Shrug?
And I did all 12.
Good work. I wonder why you can hurt the bugs. It is a mystery.
I think it's just for fun.
30 bugs is just for fun. Eagle! What happened to this eagle? Oh, I think I kind of see it.
Like an eagle. Yeah, it kind of looks like
I kind of see it. If its head was really big and it had little tiny wings.
It kind of looks droopy.
It's doing its best.
Very
wait,
silly.
Wait, what do you, what? Now there's 2. I thought that maybe it just marked the last one you solved this green, but now there's 2 greens. What's going on here?
I think it's just, once it gets to the halfway point, it turns green.
Okay, alright. Why? Alright, sure. So, Rayman, why do you look so off-model? Like, every time, you're not only fat, but whenever he looks at the screen, I'm like, going, oh, I don't like how he's looking at me. Look at this. Look, why are you opening your mouth that wide? Are you gonna consume me? What are you doing?
Yeah, go consume.
It's like he's gonna Kirby me or something. It's just really off-model. I find him unsettling.
Yeah.
Let's see. But better, yeah, I can see it. Again, it looks like it's screaming, but curiouser and curiouser. The cursor is actually really bothering me though. This. Also, I don't know. Yeah. I'm also another reason I'm not big on the cursor is it's very large, so it can like block elements, like like this. But also it's animated, which is a little distracting, I think, too.
What's getting me is the hotspot swapping around.
Yeah, it's throwing. Oh, what? I shouldn't have done that. I was looking at this row. Well, yeah, it's fine. I still got it correct, I guess. So whatever. Yeah, I agree. The hot swapping is definitely the worst part. Okay. I can solve these a little faster. I could probably, if the cursor was red tune. Okay.
Is that Discount Mario?
I feel like a lot of these are supposed to be Rayman enemies, but I'm not sure. Oh, right. I guess I start with that then. Okay. Okay. Plant Predator. Plant Predator? Oh no! If this was an Atari game, you maybe could convince me. I see a kind of a plant shape to it though, yeah. Okay.
I'm wondering if that's a beta version of Rayman.
Well, they didn't mention something about the Super Nintendo game, but I don't think. I think they said those were bonus levels, not the first ones you play. I thought I was going through classic Rayman first. It said. That's what it said. I don't know if I. Oh, Black Tune. Okay. Looks like a fangy mouth thing. Oh no, an herbivore. Alright, we did see that lady earlier, and nothing happened. What's her deal? Okay.
It's boss time.
Oh no, what's wrong with. Oh, guys, no.
Yeah, these
The
numbers
font.
are kind of...
The font of the numbers. This is not pleasant.
Yeah, that's not great.
That's terrible. No! How do you mess up a Procross game in 3 different ways? They're so simple and yet... Okay, hold on. This is a 10 by 10. Alright, I'll use a little trick on the 8s here. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and that can be up to here. Has to be those, right? I think so. Yeah, that's right. 6 could be done that way too, a little differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. It could be either of these. And there's a 9 here, so that has to be all of these. Okay. That gets a bit of progress right off the bat. Let's see. Oh, the 7 I can also do, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it can be any of these. Technically. Okay. Now, can I actually do anything? Well, I can do quite a bit actually, because 1, 2, 3. None of those. Okay. What else can I do? Oh, well, the 6 here. So 4. Yeah, it has to be blocked off there. Well, I know this is the 1 because this is 1, 3. The 3 can't touch this, so this is all good. The 1, 7 is probably... I don't know what's doing. We'll figure it out later. Let's see. 1, 4? Well, this has to be the 4. Don't know where the 1 is yet. Let's see. Yeah, I'm like actually like having to physically move. Like, look at the bee could block an entire row. Like, I have to physically move him out of the way to make sure he's not in the way. Okay. I don't know why they made a turnaround. That's such a weird decision. It's also not like it turns around on a certain point, on like the middle of the screen or something. It just turns when it feels like. You notice it could turn like here, or it can make it turn
on the velocity.
here.
It depends on how fast you're moving your mouse.
That's so dumb. Why velocity? Why would velocity determine it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a really bad sign for a mouse.
I'm a little stuck, actually. Let's see. What can I do next? Well, okay, wait. 1, 3, 2. Hold on. That's the one. That helps, actually. So actually, that really helps, because I can do this now. Because that cleared the 3. That figured out the 3 for me. Still don't know where the 2 is, but I know where the 5 is. Good. Did that help me hear any? Oh yeah, it did. I know that's that. That's what stops there. So that's gotta, that proves that's the 1 here. And that means this row's done, because there's only a 1 there. That helps a little bit, I think. The 2s could both be over here. Oh, no, the 1, 2 could be over here. It could be over here. Ah, jeez. Let's see. For 2... Oh, yeah, here. 1, 4, 3. Oh, 1, 4, 3! I could have solved this right at the beginning, because it fit perfectly. There had to be, including gaps. 1 plus gap, plus 4 plus gap, plus 3 equals 10, so... Whoops, I didn't add that up. That should have been my first move, actually. I did this in a weird way. Oh well.
Don't you hate when that happens?
I mean, I'm proud of myself for doing it in a weird way. Okay. Oh, right. This is going to be marked there. Oh, that answers where the 2 is. That's great. Okay. Oh! The 2, 1, 3 line. This has to be the 2. The 1, 3 has to be this. I don't know about the 2, but I can do that. The 2, 2. This has to be one of the 2s. That has to be the other 2. So I don't know which one of those, but I can narrow it down. 1, 3. Yeah, I can solve that. Does that help over here? 4, 2. Don't know which of these will be the... Okay, can't do that yet. 2, 3, 1, can do that. 1, 4, can do that. 2, 4, can do that. 1, 1. Still not sure which of these is the 1 I need. But I can, yeah, I'll just put that there. There's a space there. Which actually solves this. Okay, that's gonna be the little push I need, I think. Oh, I still don't know which of these it is, though. Okay, wait, no, I do. 5, 2. Okay, that solves that. And then... Oh, that solves this. Which solves this. Which solves this. Okay. I got a Scops Jr. Good.
Scops Jr.
So who was that lady I clicked on? Return to the elbow room. Okay. Wait, want to quickly interact with multiple cells in a Lum'o'Gram? Too bad, I didn't read in time. Okay, so that was the computer. That's the Dream Forest. Oh, there's less puzzles here. But they're bigger. Or maybe not. I don't know. There's also a book here. Okay. That's alright, that's a book, alright. Has a little bit in it, but not much. There's also this. Spur worlds for remains fast to rebuild the creature lived in them, dodge the attacks of the muse syllables, restore the shape, and free them for their hair lymphocytes. So was that a boss fight or not? Sounds like dodge the attack? Sounds like that wasn't a boss then. Sometimes you receive lucky Lum'o'Grams, solve them with a book of knowledge. Okay. This feels like it's trying to be really epic, and I don't really understand that for Upper Cross. I guess the plot is kind of epic. Yeah, there's less puzzles here. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going for a bit. I need to figure out what this is doing. Okay. Oh! Now we're in Rayman 1 for the PS1. Now everything's... So that was a beta... So do you think that was a beta design?
That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Do you think it was a Super Nintendo thing they mentioned? They mentioned Super Nintendo puzzles, but I didn't know they'd start with those. They said, the demo also features the Rayman Super Nintendo prototype mini-campaign, community puzzles, and so much more. I don't know if we did that or some sort of like, I don't know if we were doing a SNES prototype or some other sort of prototype Rayman. I'm glad he looks normal now. Now he's not going to consume me with his giant mouth anymore, which is great. Oh. Let's see, let's do some math.
But Hooker, I thought you liked that.
Well, I mean... Oh, I think I've already solved this. That has to be 3. Oh, okay, so by the way, the P is when I'm, like, marking something that's not press.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how it's the same color as the neutral tile, and it just has a P on it. That kind of throws me out. Man, the visual design is they were trying to be fancy, but it doesn't look good much. As I can solve that much of that one. 422. That should have spaces, right? 4, 2. Yeah, it has. Yeah, 4, 2, 2. Basically, if any of these numbers add up to 8, I can just instantly solve it. I think. Right?
Why is it T-posing?
Wait. Yeah, 8? I think 8. Well, okay, that's not necessarily true. Depends on... There has to be at least 2 gaps for 8. Or 3 gaps for 7. 3 gaps for 7 would also work. So this is 7, so I can do this one, right? I can do 4, space, 2, space... Oh, I can't. But I also did it right, apparently, because otherwise I would have lost a hit point. So I did it right by accident. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Alright, so I did... okay, I need to make sure I'm very careful with this. I like how I just confidently did it, though. Well, it helped me. It actually helped me a lot to have that one solved. Oh, well, this actually helped immensely, because I can do this now. Actually, I think making that confidently guessing choice actually helped me solve a lot of the puzzles. All right, sure.
This game would also benefit from having the numbers get marked off when you're done with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It does kind of hurt my eyes to figure out oh yeah, that's the one I'm marked and that's one that's empty. I don't know, it just messes my eyes a little bit. Yeah! Little Livingstone! I'm pretty sure that's an enemy from the first game. It's kind of a weird decision to start with bootleg prototype Rayman as your first levels, though. It kind of sets a weird impression, I feel like, but... Even if he is part of the history, still... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 1, 2... Okay, there's a... So, the 2 could be anywhere amongst here. Or... The 6 could be 1, 2, 3... Here. So, it has to be these 5... for the 6. Not sure any further of that, but yeah. Those 8, that will cover the 8. You'll know if I mess up because I will take damage, so if I don't take damage, I'm doing it right.
Personally, I'm not a fan of the you have only this many mess up kinds of things, because
kind of weird way to do it. That and the time limit. I feel like a time limit is not really appropriate for Procross either. I feel like Procross is just so you chill out and you just figure it out over time.
Yeah.
By the way, an easy way to do the hey, which ones in the middle can I hit when I have a big number? This is how I do it. I like 1. I just count from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm like, okay, 8 was 2 blocks away from this side. That means 2 blocks away from this side. Okay, that means 2 blocks away from both sides. And anything in the middle of that, I can hit. That's how I do it. It's a quick way to do it.
Huh?
Okay, that row's finished. Oh yeah, when a row's finished, it should mark it off. That's another thing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This should just change, like, this should just permanently go dark or something, this row. Like, when it's complete. That would help a lot.
So far, the graphics have a lot of polish, but possibly not the best choices of graphics.
No. There's also a lot comes down to the UI in Picross, so changing the UI for each game is cute, but I don't know if it's good design. Depends on how you do it. In this case, I don't think it's good, because this is just worse to look at. This version is just worse to look at than the last one. 2. Okay, here, let's do the 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I can do these. There we go. This is an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, space 1. I thought so. Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1. Yep. 1, 2, 1. Can't solve that yet. 1, 1, 4. Not sure yet. I mean, I could do this part. But the other one I can't solve fully. I can tell you it's not... No, this actually could be it. 4, 3...
They do help you align which row and column you're in by having the clues darken.
True. Okay. Let's see. That row's finished. That row's finished. I think that row's finished. I had to double check. I know I can fill that in. 2, 4. Okay, that row's finished. And then that's a 6. Oh, that solves that. That solves... Oh, whoops! Right, I already finished a row. Whoops. Not actually making that many mistakes, though. Honestly. Well, okay,
yeah,
now I'm making a few more, but whatever. I'm being confused by the red. I'm being confused by this. I'm losing track of these sometimes. The
okay, I think this is the same one that I think I got 2 mistakes in.
Really? Funny. Piranha! Looks very angry. Looks really like an angry snake, but...
Piranha?
I see it though, it's like the front of the head. Yeah, that's the first one that's completely legible. It's just like a crop of the top of it, or the front of it.
Piranhas in fiction are always angry.
Math of Video Games said, today I learned making a Picross game is apparently hard. I just think that you can... Well, when you make a puzzle game, every element must be as polished as possible, because... It's a puzzle game. There's not that much going on in most puzzle games, so you gotta make sure everything's refined and polished to make the puzzle game experience enjoyable. Any sort of little quibble will distract you from puzzle solving, and you don't want a distraction when your brain's trying to think of things, right?
Bingo.
Yeah.
Yep. The more you're asking the player,
that's
please
the
be
point.
cerebral, the less you need to distract them with little quibbles. The less you should distract them with little quibbles. Go ahead. Crimson has something to say. I thought.
So when distracting them, I said yeah, unless that's the point.
I guess some puzzle games do that as a part of the puzzling.
I'm more thinking like puzzles in like horror games and whatnot.
Oh yeah, well there's puzzles in a lot of different games, but that's a puzzle in a horror game, not a puzzle game. A puzzle game is something that's dedicated to that's the entire point. Is just puzzles, and I definitely think a Picross game counts. You know.
Oh right, it's time to feed the cats.
Feed the kitty.
Those cats will get mad if you don't feed them.
Alright, I will BRB. I have gotten all through all 6 of the normal ones over here though.
Okay. This one's being kind of a jerk, actually. This one. Let's see.
Tricky one.
Where do I? Oh, this is probably. Well, this has to be the one, so I can at least do that. Not quite sure.
Those cats really want food, don't they?
It's a cat face sometimes. I'm not sure where to work.
Well,
60 row, it's a way to complete, so you can make a bunch of P's there.
6 row? Let's
Yes.
see, row. That's the 1-1 though. Oh yeah, it is
Yes.
complete. You're right.
Mhm.
Good point. I did not catch that. Thank you for noticing. That actually helps.
Not
here.
sure if it helps much.
It does.
Yeah,
Well, I know
fair.
that it's 3-2. I can now do this and this.
Mhm.
That helps a little bit. Actually, that does help a lot because I can do this now. Yeah, the autocomplete when the row is finished would be nice because sometimes I'm like counting, like, is that 7? Is it done? Is this row done? I have to double check. Like,
Yeah.
And neck.
yeah.
hello. I also know that. I know I can't do anything else with this, but I did get a bit more information.
Whoa.
But
I see now why the cursor is what it is.
because you have to fight with it or something later.
Yep. There was
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
boss fights. Oh boy.
Oh wait, I think I can. This has to be either there or there. So
And yeah,
Yeah.
you've only got 3 strikes and you're out.
figured. Oh,
Right.
just noticed that. Does that help me anywhere? Let's see. Well, yeah, it does. I know that this is done here. That's a 1-2-1. 1, 2. No, that doesn't help me solve anything on that. Doesn't help me solve that row. But let's see. Can't solve anything on that row. This is a kind of a mean one all of a sudden. Let's see. What other information do I have right now? Well, actually, yeah, I do have that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has to be those. Does that help me anywhere? Well, I know this is a. I can do that now, and if I do anything here, not quite. Well, okay, I could do this, I guess. Which actually does help. So there's just places like, yeah, something can't be here. Like, that's the place that can't be helped because it can make a wall that helps you solve something else. So,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
has to be one. Okay. So don't discount just Marky saying as I can't press this, because that can help you solve things too.
Wait. Even in a Picross game, I dodge only to dodge into an attack.
Do.
No. Okay. Oh, can't be these, because that was there. So that actually helps me a little bit. So I can know that this has to be one. And that's all I can figure out there. But that also solves this, which narrows down things over here a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that solves this one. Well, not the full column, but part of it. This one's already solved, I just noticed. So is this one, technically. So is that one. I can mark that. That might help a little bit. Yeah, it does. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, okay.
You don't have to let yourself out, sweetie.
There. 3 there. 2, 1. 1's there. Which means that's there. Yeah. Yeah. Bullet! That does not look like a bullet, but alright.
Yeah, what?
That's a bullet. It's just the worst, the
Literally a
least
bullet.
aerodynamic one, but a bullet all the same. Alright. We're gonna finish Classic Rayman, because I think I can probably do that. It's not that many stages, actually, so as long as I can beat them. Okay, one. I'm gonna do some technical things first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1. I'm doing something really weird, but it'll work.
And done.
Yeah, I can do it only in that direction. Okay. I'm gonna start with a weird technique that I know is helpful sometimes. I'm basically just marking off what the if the 2 was at the very left, they would take up this much space because of the gap. If the 1 was very on the left, it would take up this much space because of the gap, which will leave this space for the 4. Then I can find the middle section of that 4 that has to be guaranteed, and that would still work, basically. That's what I'm doing. Like, so here's the 1, it takes a gap. The 2 also takes a gap. Obviously, this doesn't work, though. I have too many spaces, so I can't get any information out of that. But, yeah, that gave me a little something to start with. 2, 2, 2. Yeah, no, I can't do anything with that. I can do the 4, though, because I actually started at the bottom is good, too, because that puts me some at the bottom here. So, done with that. Done with the 1, 2. I know that information's done. We have the 1, 3. That's done. 4, done. And 3. That actually helped quite a bit. Okay. Now looking back at the rows over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 5, 1. Well, that's a 5. That's a 1 over there. 2, 4, 1. 2, 4, 1. That solves this 3. Which means I can add that to my little. I can add that there. Which actually solves that a little bit. Okay. That's a 2, so I can do that. And that actually helps here too, because I have 2 2s left to solve here. So if I go bop bop bop, now there's only this much space for the other 2, so this has to be 1. And I can do the opposite, bop bop bop. So that means that has to be 1 too. This is an advanced technique, but it's pretty useful. We learned that I thank Nikki for learning this with the mouse nonogram game. Remember that rat one? When the mouse was
Yes.
Anyways, Nikki fine-tuned that technique there, so I'm just using what they picked up there. We can share each other's skills to some degree, though we can't always use it as well as the other person. Depends on how much we can understand it individually, I guess, with the technique. Let's see. Also, the 2, I can say this is 1 because the 2 is there. What else can I solve? Oh, I can solve this. That's a solved row. Oh, and this was just 2? Okay, well, that row's solved. 1, 2. No, I can't do much for that. No, actually, I can. If the 1's there, the 2 has to be there. Okay. So when I do the marking, I just have to make sure, when I'm doing that to, like, pinpoint, like, I have to make sure to remove those afterwards, because they might be wrong. They're just helping me get a guideline. Not sure how... You can't do that with 1s, but you can do that with 2s if there's a limited enough amount of space. And obviously any number bigger, too. Nice. 2, 4, 1. 1, 5, 1. I basically just completely solved the bottom first, it looks like. Alright.
Yeah.
Which actually works. That works out. 2. Okay, that's blocked off. Hello, Mondo. Rayman Procross. Hello, Mondo. How was your day today? You had your card game today, right? How'd that go? But yeah, this is a Procross game. I have to say, this Procross game makes some mistakes. It does look nice. I'll give it credit. It does look pretty cool. But it
So
definitely
you solved row 2 now.
Have I? Oh yeah, I have. Good point. I didn't even notice that. Okay, let's see. What is this song keep making me think of another song? I don't even know what song it's making me think of. It goes. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-da. Oh wait, that's the Sonic Spin Dash. This Toxic Games is what's making me think of. I just realized that. Okay, let's see. No, that doesn't help. Let's see. Oh, I can do. No, that doesn't help. Okay, too much space. Okay. Let's see. I'm just thinking. This made me think of Toxic Games. Oh, I can put a 1 here because I know that's gotta be a 1 because there can't be 2 1s. Oh wait, there could be 2 1s here. Well, whatever. I was right. It doesn't matter if you're incorrect about your logic as long as you're correct about your answer. Did that help me any? I didn't. I'm actually at a little bit of a loss here. What can I solve right now? Everything seems unsolvable at the moment.
You can do it.
I mean, I can do it with guessing, but can I do it without guessing?
You can do it without guessing.
Well, I can do this. Which does solve that much, at least. Which does solve... Okay, there we go. Now
you've got your 2. Yep. It's... That moment in Picross where you're just staring and staring and staring, you're like, wait, I can do this. Wait, that means I can do... that means this, and then this, and then this.
Yeah, that's why Picross is satisfying, because it kind of steamrolls itself if you do the right move.
It's a chain of logic.
Can't quite solve this, but I can do this. Okay. Oh, that's got to be the 1, so... Oh, that's the 1. Okay. 2. Yeah, that's the solved row. 3, 1, 1, 1. Oh, there's only 3 spots for it. I think I've solved it. Hunter? I was gonna say, is that a pile of poop with a face? Is that a poop emoji? Kinda looks like a poop emoji, I gotta be honest. A really big old gray, like, I'm a poop emoji, yeah.
I think it's supposed to be a head made out of a
It's a hunter. The hunter was one of the hunter is a guy with a wonder bust from the first Rayman game, so that's his head. It just looks kind of weird. Okay, that's all I can do for that trick. Let's see what that solves for me. That trick really gets you a head start on these puzzles. It's quite a good trick. Okay. Had to be one of them. Oh, this is solved. There we go. That's a solved row. This is a solved row. I would like the auto give you a message when the row's done because sometimes I just have trouble counting. I'm just 12 years old. Please give me a break. Counting is hard. Oh, I can mark this off. Because it can't be there. Same with this one. And this one. Alright, there we go. Also on that note, it has to be one of those ones touching, so it has to be... Yeah, mark that off, mark that off, mark that off. There we go. That helps a bit. Oh, and solves this. Not completely, but solves part of it. That's a 2. That's a 4-2. That's solved. 1-1, 2. That's a 2. Okay, solves all of that. That means that's the 1. That means that's solved. That means that's solved. That means that's the 6. Oh, good. That solves the 1 row. So that clears that off. And then 1, 2. I don't know which one. 5. Still not sure. Oh, can't be that. And then, okay, not sure there. Oh, this is, oh wait, this is the 3 and this is the 1. Okay. Which means this is not 1. Which means, oh yeah, this row's done anyways. Okay, good, good, good. That has to be one of those. And... yeah. Okay. Flower tentacle. It kind of looks like a diseased seal, but okay. Do you see the diseased seal? Like if the tail's entire and it's the head? I guess it's a flower, sure.
I kind of do.
I'm seeing these weird... I don't know why I see the weirdest things in these, but I do. Mostly diseased and rotted things. I don't know why. It's a weird night for me. Don't ask me why that is. I don't know.
Gonna need to go to like therapy.
Therapy
like,
over this game.
What do you see in this image?
Also, another trick is if you're doing the little trick to find a block early, like this, if it's 2-1-1-2, then that trick works in a mirrored way because that's a mirrored set of numbers. So since I marked this one, I knew I could mark that one because this was mirrored. So the trick works both directions on that one. Therapy over Procross. What a concept. Oh, and again, this is mirrored as well, so same rule can apply. The 1, 2, 3 can too, but I don't think I can. Yeah, see, there's too many spaces, so I can't find a little overlap. 1, yeah, the 1, 1, 3 won't work. 5, 1 would work, I think. Right? Yeah. Nope, that won't work. Okay, what about columns? Can I do that in any columns? No, that's not enough. I could just solve that part. That part. And that part. And that one. That one. That one. And mark all these off because this is a 2 here. 2, 3. I can mark all those off. It's pretty fun to play Procross once you get a flow. Damn it, there is a gimme goal. I think Esther hates gimme goal. Who hated gimme goal? Somebody hates gimme goal. Oh.
Actually, I just realized it's Goldengo that I would have been mad to miss the evolution.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's definitely not a thing. Okay. Which means that's the 2. Oh no! Okay, never mind. Wait. Maybe I looked at this wrong. Oh, 3, 2, 3. Oh, right. Okay, so... oh, yeah, it could be... oh, it has to be this. I don't even know why I got confused by this one. Alright, there. Okay, there we go. Like, that would have actually had one solution right off the get-go, so I should have been confused by it in the first place. Oh, well. I feel like I'm solving this fairly quickly. A lot of animal sounds, by the way. One has to be 1, which actually is helpful. It's right here. So 1 here. There's a 1 here and a 2. There we go. That solves that bit. This is already solved. Not sure. do feel like with the visuals, though, they kind of over-designed. Your puzzle game needs to be somewhat elegant with its visuals to be readable and quick to, easy to pick up on. That's a little guy! Electoon! Oh, I know the Electoons are. That actually looks pretty accurate. Okay, so now we have another boss against another lady in the dress, but this time in purple. But is this actually going to be a boss this time? Use syllables.
Yes.
I wonder why the first one wasn't. So how's this going to work? What's a puzzle?
A boss in a Picross game is a weird concept.
Oh, don't get hit. Okay, don't get hit. Okay, I see. Actually, let me restart, because I might make a mistake. Okay, so it's the first. This is actually the first boss of Rayman 1. It's a fly.
Yeah.
You beat him up, and then you give him a hug, and then he gives you a ride. Welcome back, Fawson. Hope your call of your dad went well. And this is a very strange idea. Okay. I mean, I guess I could work with it. That's what I thought. Oh, you can't... When they're marked, you can't click them. I guess that makes sense, technically. I'm just gonna kind of try to ignore the fly. Which is what you have to do with flies, I guess. Oh, this has to be the 2, because... Yeah, there's just not enough room for it to be higher. Okay, let's see. Work that off. Oh, it's trying to move up and down. It's trying to track me now. Okay, let's see. That might not be right, actually. Let's see. Okay. I'm not sure I like this boss battle idea. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's kind of a weird idea to mix that with a puzzle game. I mean, puzzle game bosses are a thing, but, like...
I don't think this kind of puzzle game is the best for bosses.
It's certainly a strange idea. I mean, ultimately, he's just doing the same thing over and over again, so I guess I can tolerate it, but... It is a little distracting, I gotta say. Oh, this has to be... Yeah. Just figured that out by... Process of elimination! Okay, let's see. Let's go back to columns again. Let's see. I've already solved that one. Did I solve anything here for myself? No. Well, no, that's true. Not true. I have solved that. Helpful. So, did you get hit a lot during this fair? This is weird. We have two sides of our brain, really, when it comes to games, and one side is the reflexive side, and one side is the thinking side. And I just divided them up. I'm just using my thinking side as usual, but my reflexive side, I'm just using peripheral vision. to basically just react out of the way of anything coming at me. I'm not really thinking about the attacks, I'm just reacting via... Much like if you scare an animal and it just instantly reacts because it's instincts, you know? I'm just using instincts for this. Not too hard.
Yeah, I didn't get hit, like, on accident.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty easy to dodge this guy, he's only got 2 attacks. But I agree, I'm not sure I'm sold on the boss mechanic.
This game has a lot of ideas, but I don't know if I like them all. It's trying to do a lot of things like, yeah, I want to be a puzzle game, but I want this to be a puzzle game, but I want to do this, like this thing and that thing, and it's like, okay, but none of that works for a puzzle game, you know? Like, I understand the sentiment of wanting to take... I appreciate the effort, but... yeah, I'm not sure it's completely well-placed. Hi, you can't kill me if I disappear. I was like, this is the last click. I don't care about moving. Is it? That was the name of the boss. It's a cute idea, but I just don't know if it works.
Yeah, I don't know. It was there's this other Picross game on I found it on the Switch eShop.
Hey, did you unlock 2 of the lucky things just to interrupt because the thing happened while you were talking?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
I wonder how you unlock those. Is it just being the levels, or is it a part-time or something?
I didn't do those yet, by the way.
By the way, 6 worlds. Does it count the computer? So it's going to go through 5 Dream Forest, Bandland. It's going through the actual... Hold on. The actual worlds of Rayman 1. Let me look at the world list real fast. Yeah, here we go. Dream Forest, Badland, Blue Mountains, Picture City, the Cave of Scops, and Candy Chateau. So if I wanted to beat this whole demo, I'd have to go through all those worlds. But go ahead. You can continue saying what you're saying.
Well, basically... Shoot, what was I saying?
So there's extra puzzles that I unlock for some reason. So there's a lot to this demo alone, but they also want to do all the games. That sounds like a very ambitious project. Hello.
Oh, extremely ambitious. Well, I didn't try any of the ones in the book. Okay, now see, this font is fine.
This is your traditional Picross look.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think this actually looks great. In fact, look, I'm not even using the normal cursor. I'm using this little cursor that works. It still turns around, but it's so small it may not matter.
Yeah, I actually just got to their itch.io page, and
you can unmark. This isn't a time. This isn't a life-based thing. This removes the entire life system, making mistakes, taking damage. It removes all of that. This is just Picross.
Oh, good. So, story mode really is more of supposed to be an adventure mode. I do like that they figured out something to do with that upper left corner.
I like the little guy. I wonder what his still is.
Oh, right, I remember what I was saying. There is this sort of Picross RPG game where every so often you get attacked by monsters. They have little timers, and you can attack back by completing rows/columns. And
didn't feel very good.
I beat it, but no, it did not feel very good.
That makes sense.
Meanwhile,
let's see what Boston said, by the way. So Austin said, I like the stylizations of the world more than the previous one, to be honest. Yeah, so basically, the way this game is going to be massive. This demo contains a tutorial world, basically, which was a weird beta of Rayman. Then it contains 6 worlds for Rayman 1, And that's the whole demo. But the full game will have Rayman 2, 3, Bliss, that, loop, 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 and the worlds from that as well, each one. So there's probably going to be like 6 worlds per game for like 8 games or something, maybe more. I don't know how many of the Origin games are going to, probably all of them. I don't know. It sounds like they want to have, so that, and each game will have its own unique aesthetic for the, like, how everything looks. So there's a lot of ambition here, to put it simply.
I see. The story of the game is on the itch.io page.
Oops.
The Muse of Poets has invaded the Glade of Dreams and stolen its creatures' bodies. Now it's time for Rayman and Originators to restore his world by solving puzzles based on nonograms.
Yeah, I read that out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, I actually went and I gave a comment with my feedback.
Yeah?
May I read it out?
You can.
I said, okay, great idea here, and some epic, if maybe melodramatic, but I suspect that's the Rayman aesthetic, presentation. But you gotta work on some of the visuals and mechanics. Here are my suggestions, as in what I personally think could be done. 1. For God's sake, why does the cursor, which is already wicked huge and gets in the way of other squares, have to flip, and somewhat randomly since it's tied to velocity? And not only that, why does it flip the hotspot of the cursor when it does? If you really want it to flip it around the hotspot. I realize that you need something with a hitbox for the boss battles, which is a really novel idea, even if I'm not the biggest fan, but maybe tweak it a bit? 2. Having the P mark the X squares makes it kind of tricky to see. I ended up making some mistakes because of it. Perhaps have it cover the whole square, or maybe just an X? 3. Let us skip the tutorial, please!
With how useful it was, I agree. It wasn't a useful one at all.
Yeah. 4. You have both a time limit and mistake limit. That's a bit much. Not only that, but you only get to make 2 mistakes before the next one ends the whole thing. With the difficulty telling what's what, and the flipping cursor, players could end up slowing way down. It also stresses folks out. Please either leave the health bar for boss battles, increase how much health we get, or both. In addition to the P's for X's being odd, please change the font of the numbers to be simpler. When smaller, it's harder to figure out what they're supposed to be. There's nothing wrong with having boring fonts for numbers. Legibility is paramount. Something that helps a lot in the... Sorry, you saying something?
I just was going oop because I was wrong about saying it. Go ahead.
Something that helps a lot in the actual Picross games by Nintendo is having the numbers marked off as they're filled in for certain. That way, when a row/column is finished via clearing other ones, you know for sure. Some games even automatically fill the remaining gaps with X's, but I'm personally not a fan of that. It's nice to X boxes out. 7. Why is there no options menu? Overall, definitely a lot of passion in this and full of charm. The boss fights go against normal Picross sit and chill. I personally hate time limits and mistake penalties as it is. But with only 2 attacks, it's not too hard to dodge. Just remember, you're already asking a player to think really hard for some puzzles. The fewer distractions, the better. I'm not sure I'm sold on the boss fights, honestly. Do keep working on this. It's certainly a love letter to Rayman. I'm not very familiar with the series, but I'm a big fan of nonograms. That's where all my critique stems from. Well, okay, there's one bit of critique on the Rayman side. Why did you make Beta Rayman? Look so off-putting. This has a lot of potential, and I want to see this become a really cool fan game. But it still needs some work, in my opinion.
You had a lot to say.
Yeah, I'm passionate about these kinds of things.
You like Picross, very clearly.
Yes, it's... My mom introduced me to it, and I just loved it ever since.
That's quite fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think also that was a bit of Asperger's making me go on and on and on and on.
I think you did have an Asperger's, but it's okay. You wrote something pretty. Hopefully they find it useful. By the way, I definitely prefer this. Admittedly, I'm starting to realize that this is starting to get overwhelming. The more of the more squares I fill in, the more it's flashing the screen. It hurts a little bit, but
Mhm.
I still prefer this over the big cursor gameplay.
At least it's a gentle flash.
Already finished column 2.
It's slow at least, yeah. At the very start, this seemed to be a heavy story per cross game, not very gameplay experience. Yeah, it seems like it. It seems like it. I could tell that. Like Fair's review said, I could definitely tell there's a lot of passion for Rayman here. I just feel like maybe it's trying to do too much, which might be better for an action game, but not so much for this game. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm doing pretty good. Let's see. 2, 1, 2, 3. Now, this doesn't actually punish me if I make a mistake, so I could just make a mistake and not know. I have to be a little more careful.
I actually prefer playing that way.
It's still more chill. If you do make a mistake, you can kind of backtrack on yourself and figure it out.
Yes. That said, I have so many times got myself into a corner where I'm like, oh no, I have to go through this entire thing and figure out what I did wrong. But that's kind of fun in itself.
Oh. I think I could have solved this earlier. Just this. Okay, there.
Yeah, the 9.
Hooray, I got something that looks messed up like it got punched in the face. Something got punched in the face, guy. Okay, good. So what does solving these do exactly?
A face only a mother could love.
From Origins. Apparently it's an enemy from Rayman Origins. But yeah, there's clearly a lot of puzzles that can be added to this, and I'm very impressed by the number of worlds I'm going to do. Let's hop into Badlands just for a second. Keep in mind, there's going to be multiple worlds per game, and there's multiple games, so that just adds up to so many worlds. There's probably going to be like 50 worlds at the end of this or something. Badlands sucked, by the way, in Rayman 1. It's a level that just upsets you, basically. It's very rude level. The Rayman 1 was really hard for the PS1. And Badlands started to show its teeth immediately. Let's look and see if the aesthetic changed for Badlands at all. I think it's probably going to use the same one as the last. Yeah, it's using the same one, but it has different background. Specifically, it has a weird Badlands people. So yeah, we're going to see this aesthetic until we leave Rayman 1. So all the worlds of Rayman 1 will be like this. So I'll do this last puzzle, but then we're going to move on. So I've had enough to cross for the moment.
Just watch, you're gonna roll Mario's Picross next.
We'll see.
and Mario Picross for the Game Boy, Super Mario Picross for the Super Famicom. They re-released the Game Boy 1 for DS and 3DS.
Oh yeah, was it the same game with just re-released, or was it like a new version?
Virtual Console. And then you got the 50 other Picross games on the DS and all that, Switch even. They've just made a lot of Picross games.
I guess they're not too hard to make, unless of course you put extra effort in. Which again, I commend this game. They do put an extra effort you didn't have to do to make a Picross game. The problem is, again, the effort has to be placed correctly, or it can get in the way of the gameplay. So, yeah. I forgot that this particular Rayman song sounds kind of like a Pokemon song. It sounds like a Pokemon song. I will point that out.
It kind of does.
Just think about it. Just listen to it for a bit.
Yeah.
Not so much the big band trumpets, but the rest of it. Oh, it ended.
It's like a route theme.
Yeah, it's like a route theme. Also, I don't really mind the time one because it's super long. I don't really feel threatened by it.
Oh yeah, So far, the time limit's been very generous.
Maybe later
but-
could be a problem, though. I don't know.
Yeah, there have been classic Nintendo Picross games have also had a time limit, but that was a very generous 1 hour. And there have been times when I've come up to it, and I think at least once where I failed.
Oh, so some Picross, so some of the advanced puzzles are real. Well, then maybe later game this would also be a problem here. Then
It depends on how hard they make the puzzles.
that's a good question.
You can solve the 1-4 on the right.
Oh, I was going. Fair enough. So let me go the direction I was going first. I was going there. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Shutting up.
It's okay. Just if somebody's working on one side of the puzzle, you like work on the other side. It's like that's kind of confusing.
That said, the Picross games for the Switch allow 2-player.
Oh.
Oh, neat.
Oh, okay. I'm
Pit
messing
Cross
it up here.
games are there.
Oh, I see. It's there. Whoops. Moth! That looks like a bunny, but okay, whatever you say. Again, it looks like a moldy... Why does everything look moldy? Alright, moldy, rotten, or diseased. That's what I've been noticing tonight. Alright,
You've only got so many pixels to work with.
there's no situation in the game where you need to fill cells at random. If you're stuck, take a closer look. Not true, the tutorial actually did have situations where you would have to guess, so...
But they did say that was the only time that would happen.
I know, but I will not let them go. I will not let them get away from that. So I don't really know what solving these book puzzles do, except for they're more standard for cross if you want to take a break. I guess if you want to take a break from time limits and gimmicks and stuff, just you can do that. But yeah, it's not a bad game by any means. I just think that cursor is kind of a problem, and not having an options menu. I do think that a good puzzle game should probably have an options menu that lets you customize a lot of things. For instance, I should be able to turn the game to a simple mode where everything just has a simple Picross design, rather than using all the bells and whistles graphics, because those are not going to be pleasant for everybody, you know. I think Squeak Ross had that as a function. Like Squeak Ross had a bunch of quality of life options, so you could play the Picross puzzles the way you felt most comfortable to. For readability, ease of access, stuff like that. My thing of it tonight, I will not let the devs get away with this moment. I will. Well, the last game gets a pass. It did absolutely nothing wrong. Everything is great. What was it? Dragon Drive?
Dragon March.
Dragon March.
Yeah.
Very good. But yeah, Rayman Lum'o'Grams, I don't think it's bad, and I do encourage them to keep working on it. But they gotta add some. They just gotta add an options menu, and the game really has trouble staying on that screen. It was like forces me forward. It needs to have an options menu with some quality of life features. I need to be able to turn off the custom cursor. If you want to make it possible, honestly, the boss fights, it's simple. Just make the custom cursor as big as the actual cursor that you have normally. That way you have the same hitbox during the boss fights, it's just you have a normal cursor, it's just a really big one, That would still work, it would still have the same difficulty for the boss fight, but you would not have any difficulty with the cursor. So, yeah, you don't need to have a fancy cursor like that to still have a hitbox for boss fights. Also, yeah, I think that the graphics are cute, but like I said, sometimes they can actually be a little disorienting, a little distracting, and kind of hard to read. The readability is not there, which is very important for you just looking at a screen trying to solve a puzzle. So a simple mode would be nice, where you could just turn it and now it's just black and white or something nice and simple. That'd be great. I also think that it needs to autocomplete when you're finished with a row or column, completely done with it. It'd be great if it just changed color or something, or the outside portion above it and to the left of it changed color to let you know, oh, that row's done. You're done. It'd be great too. Squeak Cross demonstrated this. I believe in Squeak Cross, when you solved a row, any of the squares you didn't mark as don't press, they'll auto mark as don't press because you're done with the row and you can just have it auto mark. So auto marking was also a really nice feature of Squeak Cross, which I recommend for Rayman Lum'o'Grams as well. Though honestly, those other two changes, having a simple mode and having a better cursor, or having a simple cursor mode too, that would make a huge difference for this gameplay, I think, too. But yeah, I think this is cool. Clearly there's a lot of passion for both Rayman and Picross here, and it is interesting to see what they might do with this. I'm kind of curious if the demo doesn't have a full story synopsis of the levels we played. I think it said that, actually, somewhere. Down here. Let's see. I think I could have sworn I saw somewhere where it said, like, that it's a little disbalanced right now, that, like, there's not the plot isn't quite there yet or something, because it's a demo. So it'll, like, there'll be a few more plot details in the full version, probably. I think that's what it said at some point. Can't find it now. You can play this on a Steam Deck too, apparently. That's cool. But yeah, I think it's cool, but needs a little work to be fully playable, which is important for a puzzle game, like I said. Very important to have these UI adjustments to make things more playable for everybody. But Rayman Lum'o'Grams is still pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed the look at this. And I mean, if you like what you see, go check out for yourself. Of course, it's just a free demo, and I imagine the game will stay free considering it's a fan game. So you can probably play the full release whenever it comes out by just downloading it. But that was Rayman Lum'o'Grams, and I hope you guys enjoyed.